Okay, here in your lecture, we're talking about faith and righteousness. As Paul said, you are justified by faith and the faith alone. But James, he said you have to do some works, or you have to show your faith by your deeds. And the question is, how can we be justified or be righteous in God if it is by faith alone or faith that works through deeds? The mic is
The age old question about how we are justified. We have to affirm again and again what Paul says in the New Testament, that we are justified by grace through faith apart from works. The righteousness that any Christian has comes solely, expressly, and freely from God. And so what James is talking about in his epistle is not how you're justified. What James is talking about is how we live our life. And further, his point is that being a Christian, having this free justification from God, must exhibit itself in some way in your life. And so if I claim to be a Christian but do not live or act, or there's nothing in my life that would indicate that I am a Christian, James would say that that puts the person's faith in question. It's not a matter of whether or not I'm saved or not. It's a matter of whether or not I'm living out this faith that I've received. So, very simply, we are saved by our faith, and it's a faith that is given to us from God. Our works contribute nothing to our salvation, but our works come into play then later by how I live out the faith that I've been given. And this is a very, very important distinction for the Christian, that I do my good works not to show God how good I am, but I do my good works for the sake of my neighbor, to help him, and also my good works then show him the reality of my faith.